Stop. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Right, I can't remember.
Yeah, it was right third exit on this roundabout.
Did I stall?
Yeah.
Jesus. I think it was the race. I'm joking. I feel like I'm a pro parallel parker.
Okay. Hiya guys, and welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Amin, and today I am here with Axel.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome to the channel.
Yeah, I'm excited to drive.
Are you ready to do your driving test today?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your driving. How many years of experience do you have behind the wheel?
I'm not good at maths, and I would say more than 15 years. I started at 19,
Okay.
20, I'm 36. Yeah, so it's about 17 years, I'd say. Is that right?
Okay,
Something
and
like
you've got a manual license?
I do have a manual license, yeah.
Okay.
I was contemplating at the time whether I should have an automatic, go for automatic. But I decided, let's do manual.
Aren't you glad you did
I am, to be honest, I am glad.
Manual's so fun.
Yeah, well, not anymore. I love the auto now. Oh, okay, right. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah.
We've got a manual car
Yes,
today.
okay.
Okay, so today is all about assessing your driving.
Yeah.
Seeing if you were to do your driving test again,
Yeah.
would you pass?
Okay. I forgot about the manual. I've had automatic for so many years now. Yeah, but yeah, we'll do this.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yes.
All right, before the video even gets started, what do you guys think about Axel's driving? Do you think he's going to pass his driving test today? All right, so if you guys want to check out all of his socials, I'm going to leave everything down in the description. Definitely check him out. He is hilarious.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. No, honestly, you are. Your videos are the best. I love watching them.
I've been trying.
Okay, so do you want me to tell you a little bit about how today will go?
Yes, because I was so confident before, yeah, but now I'm worried that there's so much different things that I may have forgotten, which I'm not thinking about. But
You didn't prepare for this.
I'm ready for the challenge. I like risky, you know. I like to just get thrown in the deep end.
Okay.
So I'm trying to come back and remember the blind spots, and this is all flowing back to me. So we'll see what happens. Yeah.
All right, okay, so throughout the drive, follow the road ahead.
Yes.
Whenever I need you to tell, I'm going to tell you in plenty of time. If I don't say anything, keep going straight. If
Yeah.
you're not sure where you're going, you can simply ask.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you a series of directions to follow. In that, we're going to carry out one reversing exercise
Okay.
and possibly the emergency stop.
Okay. Oh
Similar
yeah, I
to
remember that.
everything you've been practicing.
Yes. It's all coming back now. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so a quick question about your vehicle before we get started.
Yes.
Could you tell me, how would you check that your brake lights are working before starting a journey?
How would I check? I would either reverse up to a garage or a wall or something, press my brakes and see if both lights shine red across both mirrors. Or I'll ask my friend, hop out the back and have a look for me.
All right, okay, all good. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna get started. You can get ready, start the engine, and we'll make our way down this road.
Okay.
Good luck.
Let's do this. I'm gonna take this out. Lock that.
Just gonna turn the temperature down because it's gone hot now.
Okay.
All right, good luck. Whenever you're ready, let's drive off from here.
Come on, why do I feel nervous? Brake. This feels exciting.
Okay, now at this roundabout, I'd like you to turn left. It's the first exit.
Like me to turn left. Okay, let's do it. Why would I go up to gear 3? Slow down. Oh yeah, there's that thing called coasting as well, isn't it? It's all coming back to me now. Off time. I remember my instructor, who was my uncle at the time.
Oh yeah?
He used to say, "You're coasting." He used to say, "You're coasting." Let's see if I can go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd honestly say it's been about 5 years, maybe even longer.
Since you last drove manual?
Manual.
I see. Alright, we've got 2 roundabouts coming up really close together.
Yeah.
At the first one, I'd like you to go straight.
Yeah.
At the second one, turn right.
Okay.
So straight and then right third exit, okay?
Yeah. And the speed limits have changed as well, which really bothers me. Because it used to be 30 everywhere.
Is it 20s around here as well now?
Some places, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I think. I can't remember. Was it right? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was right third exit on this roundabout.
Alright, now it's right exit. How do I do third?
Do what you think is safe.
Right, third exit. Second gear. Then indicate beforehand. Veer out. Go. I think he wants to race it now. I'm joking. Oh, indication still on.
At the roundabout, turn left, please.
Roundabout, turn left. Getting used to the biting point, I must admit.
And at the next roundabout, turn right third exit, please.
Right. Is this the right thing to do? Next roundabout.
I think it's actually the second exit, but generally it's a right turn on this roundabout, okay? Yeah, because the first exit's kind of blocked out like this.
It's left like this. Indication off. Check the mirrors.
And at the next roundabout, Axel, I'd like you to turn left, first exit.
No problem. Do you like automatic?
It's nice, but I prefer manual. Still.
Serious?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I feel like you only prefer manual because of the profession.
It's very engaging.
Are you really into cars then?
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, that's coasting. Yes, it's coming back to me. That is coasting when you're not in gear.
Well, yeah, anytime the clutch is down, you're coasting.
You're coasting. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the okay.
Alright, so when it's safe to do so, could you demonstrate how you would demist the rear windscreen?
Okay. This is bad. I know this. I've got a Mercedes as well, you know, and I don't even know. Wait, I know how to do this. Demist the rear windscreen. Demist. No.
We can get back to that later. We're going to be
Okay.
making a right turn towards the town centre from here.
Demist the.
Okay, I'm going to get you to do that whilst we're driving, okay?
Okay. Can I press it?
I'll get you to do it when we're driving normally.
Okay.
So that's a question that they'll ask you to demonstrate whilst you're driving to
Okay.
see how you're controlling the
Okay.
ancillary controls.
Have you ever run out of petrol?
No, not on the drive. But I normally, which is really bad, when it goes to the end of the fuel tank, I usually drive about 50 miles and then go.
Oh,
I know
wow.
that when the light turns on, I can drive 50 at least.
Yeah.
But I remember I drove past that and then it said 0, and then I kept driving. I was like, it'll be fine. And then it goes, fuel up immediately.
Yeah.
Like this. So I was like, okay, gotta get there.
It starts flashing that, doesn't it?
Have you ever had that?
Yeah. I think it happened to me.
I was scared of that
Yeah.
one.
But I was close. No, was I close? No, I wasn't close to a petrol station. I was close to
Oh
home.
no.
So what I done is I parked up. I walked back home, got my missus' car, and then I drove to the petrol station. Bought a
We're gonna turn left up here, okay?
yeah, bought a the tank thing, filled it up, drove back.
Yeah, at that point I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah. But I won't do that again. But I was trying to. You know, you're with your vehicle how long you've got before.
Yeah.
But you would have to figure that out at some point.
Yeah.
So that was my first moment of figuring out how long I've got till that moment happens. But now I know it's probably not going to happen again. Because you said, would you say you've got about roughly 50?
Yeah, it depends on the car, but I usually know I've got at least a good 45, 50 miles when the fuel light first comes on. So I just remember roughly how many miles I was on, and then I know, okay, well, 210.
Yeah. Did I stall?
Yeah.
Jesus.
You know what gear you ended up in?
3.
5th.
5th.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. If you could pull in and park up on the left, just behind this silver car. Don't worry about the driveways on this occasion, but just leave enough space to move away. That's great there, thank you. Oh. I can drive off whenever you're ready, Axel.
Okay. Rev too much. Rev too much. But the buying point for me is quite high. But it is a nice drive.
It's a diesel.
Yeah.
We're going to make a right turn on that roundabout, okay?
Okay. Should have stayed in one. So much different rules are coming back to me. I remember being proud of doing a 3-point turn. I remember that.
You know they're taking that out of the test
Have they?
now, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So's the corner reverse.
Oh,
That was like the most pointless exercise ever.
I suppose you're right. Actually, the corner and how close to the. Yeah, I remember that. I actually used to do my lessons in Hounslow.
Oh, I see. Turn left at the end.
All around Hounslow. Hounslow West, Hounslow Central.
And if you could just make a right turn in here.
I'm not used to this again. How many questions is it now in the theory?
You still get 50 questions and you have to get 43 out of 50 to pass.
I had it went up to 100. Was that a lie?
No, that's for ADI test, instructor test. And if you could put in and park up on the left, just after that second car. Just over there. That's great there. Don't worry about the driveways on this occasion, okay? Shortly I'm going to get you to carry out the emergency stop.
Yep.
I want you to drive normally down this road. I'm going to look all around and make sure it's safe, and then give you this signal. Stop.
Yeah.
When you get that signal, I'd like you to stop the car as quickly and as safely as possible.
I'm excited. I don't know why.
And then, yeah, just wait for my signal before you stop the car, okay?
Yeah.
I will make sure it's safe before I give you that signal.
Yeah.
And drive off when you are ready. So just drive normally down this road and wait for my signal, okay?
Yeah.
If you can just pull in just here on this yellow line. It's just because the traffic turned up in front. I just don't want anybody to be on this road when we're doing this.
Yeah.
Alright, drive off whenever you're ready, Axel. So just drive normally. We're still doing the emergency stop. Just
Yeah.
wait for my signal, okay?
Yeah.
Stop! Stop! Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to get you to do that again. Continue driving normally. Okay, so we're not doing the emergency stop anymore.
Yeah, no problem. I was quite proud of that one.
Reported ahead.
And then take the next road on your right, please.
Next road on my right.
And turn right at the end.
Picked up this habit which is never shaken. Is shaking of the
gear lever.
when I'm in neutral.
Yeah, that's actually what you're supposed to do, to
Oh.
make sure it's actually in neutral. 'Cause sometimes people leave it and go into fourth and think, yeah, I'm in neutral. But when it goes side to side,
Yeah,
you know
then
it's
you know.
definitely neutral.
Okay.
So that's normal.
Yeah, I was told who I can't remember who told me. That was I think it might be my missus now, the more I think of it. She's probably like, why are you doing it like that? It's not meant to be
Next
like that.
road on your left, just in here, please.
Next road on my left.
Sorry, I don't even know this road.
Thank you.
Sorry, my bad. Back there, we took the wrong turn.
Did we?
That's my bad. No, no, no.
Oh.
You didn't. I told you to go into the wrong road. And then when it led us to that point, I was like, I don't know where I am now.
Okay.
If you could pull in and park up on the left just before this car, don't worry about the driveways again, just that would be great there. There we go. What I'd like you to do now, using this vehicle in front, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would carry out the parallel park exercise.
Okay.
So I want you to pull up alongside this vehicle in the road, then reverse back and finish within 2 car lengths and treat the driveways like a raised curb.
Okay.
So don't go on top of that bit, just stay in the road, but it's okay if you're in front of the drive by the end, just don't be on the pavement.
Yep.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
I reckon I'm meant to do this.
Let's try it one more time. So can we go alongside that vehicle again one more time?
Okay. But did I do it wrong? I feel like I'm a pro parallel parker.
Okay. Alright, so whenever you're ready, into reverse. Alright, now wait.
Okay. I see what's going on here.
Okay, thank you. Drive up when you're ready.
Yeah, I actually enjoy parallel parking now, and I like the way I can look at a gap and be like, yeah, I can
make that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. All right, so that's the end of your driving test.
Have I passed?
Unfortunately, no. You wouldn't have passed on this occasion. Do you want to take a guess as to why?
I feel like, okay, I feel like I've done a few things wrong. And there was one time I crossed my arms.
That's completely fine.
Okay. I stalled.
Yeah, twice.
Twice.
Yeah, you did that earlier as well.
Oh. Is that a failure? Stalling? Okay.
It's about the recovery. You recovered straight away and you didn't even realise the first time.
Okay. What did I do?
Okay, so I'm going to go through the faults.
Okay.
Because there's more than one.
Okay.
I want to start with the parallel park.
That was absolutely beautiful.
Turning off the camera.
Yeah.
The reason I said let's do it again is because the first manoeuvre was just kind of perfect park, great. But why is it not great to do that?
Because I'm not looking, I don't know what's around me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That has blind spots.
Yeah.
You didn't check your blind spots.
No.
You just kind of got out the road.
Just done me, yeah.
Yeah, if Margaret had stepped out behind you on that side, you don't see her.
Yeah.
Until she's already on the floor.
Yeah, Margaret would be very upset. Yeah.
So yeah, you didn't look around. And guys, if you've got your driving test, make sure you're looking around for your exercise, okay? Look around, then you can look at the camera, no worries. Second attempt, no camera. Again, great precision, you got into the space.
Yeah.
Still no checks. That's why I said
I didn't check at all.
So yeah, that was like the main thing. That's why I thought, let me see what he does the second time.
Okay. And I was just focused on
the actual parking rather than the checks.
Seeing if Margaret was around me.
Yeah. The emergency stop.
Yeah.
The stop was fine. I would have liked a quicker
I didn't want to stall.
But we're trying to stop quickly. So if a child comes running in front of you, stalling isn't really a concern.
Yeah.
So the stop was good. There wasn't no fault on the actual stop.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the actual move off part, there were no checks. You just kind of looked at the person on your right and just drove off.
Yeah, I did. I checked to see. Yeah, you're right. I checked to see if the guy, for some reason,
he caught your eye and then you kind of looked at him and drove off.
Just went.
That's it. But besides that, moving off from the side of the road, you would have got a habitual serious fault for your blind spot checks.
Which time?
So you know when you're parked on the side of the road?
Yeah.
When you're moving off, you're just trying to check your mirrors and you drive off.
Okay.
One time I saw you go like that. The rest there was no checks.
Okay.
So the fact that there were so many minor faults, it would have escalated up to a serious. Major fault, that's it. Besides that, 20 roads, sometimes a bit 22, 23.
Yeah.
30 roads sometimes.
Was I?
Yeah. You did that on the 20 as well and the 30. So you'd notice it's gone over.
Yeah, and
then bring it back down.
Yeah.
And then that happened on the 30. And right near the beginning, you know when you started talking about your previous instructor?
Yeah.
We had that double roundabout, right?
Yeah.
Just before the double roundabout, there's a 40 sign on both sides.
Okay.
You're already about 35, 36 well before the sign.
Yeah.
So you're speeding up.
Okay.
Before we even hit the gateway sign.
Interesting. I will see. So with that, so I've just learned something. So with that sign, it's from that sign onwards. It's not you should be hitting 40.
If you were, no, yeah.
That's
So
interesting.
that sign, anything beyond that is 40. Because if
Yeah.
you have a speed camera here, you know, you're still going to get in the 30 zone. But it's the fact that I think you were just driving, because you're so used to driving down those roads, you were just driving normally 35, 36, and then the sign in front says 40, so you're speeding up even more.
Interesting. Oh yes, because the max is 40.
So
That
that's
is
happening.
funny. Do you know why I realised that? So with that sign,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the second sign, the first sign.
So a gateway sign, it will usually be on both sides of the road, and it's a fairly large sign.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, if there are signs, so let's say you've entered a 40, afterwards you're going to see little signs saying 40, 40 here and there. But the first initial sign is quite large, so you can see that's like the boundary, and then
Interesting.
yeah. Would you say that's fair?
Yes, I would say that's fair. It's annoying. It just shows the habits I picked up,
Yeah.
because I was so focused on the smoothness of the parking
Yeah.
instead of let me look around.
Yeah.
Not realising that I should have.
So yeah, before any reverse, just a quick check. But we're swinging the road completely,
Yeah.
so you want to
that's-
check.
So I could look back as well.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought I couldn't. Did you feel safe?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
Your driving is really nice. It's just, if you was to do your driving test again, you would have failed
You
for
would have
these
failed,
things.
yeah.
I was quite
Interesting.
surprised about the reverse parking, like you didn't check before even starting.
I
I
think
really thought you would have just gone like that to start.
I feel like I've already looked.
Okay.
In my head it's like,
Because you're thinking you've just gone up there and you've checked.
well,
that
I've
area.
already seen there was a car way up, so I'm like, let me quickly just slide in before he even gets close to me. I don't know.
I hear you, but you know what it is? If we were in London, let's say, how often do you get those delivery motorbikes?
Yeah.
Where do they turn up off?
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Anyway.
And they don't really, they don't care what you're doing. They just kind of see you and they see the space and they're making it.
God, yeah.
So that's why we want to make sure we are checking as we're reversing, especially when your car's swinging in the road. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Alright guys, that is the end of another mock test video. If you guys have enjoyed Axel's driving, or if you've picked up any faults that I haven't even mentioned, put them down there in the description so we can all learn from this. And thank you so much for being a part of this channel.
Thank you for having me.
That's alright, thank you so much for taking part. And I'm going to leave all of Axel's socials down there. Definitely check him out guys. And that is the end of another mock test. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.